So now we look ahead to better days with that California can-do spirit, with the energy and the optimism that defines us. We're going to beat this virus, and we're going to realize our California dream for all. How are we going to do it? Well, equitable and plentiful vaccines, economic support for those who struggle the most, and getting our kids safely back into schools as soon as possible. First, we're going to make sure that every Californian that needs a vaccine can get one. In our state, your access to vaccine must not depend on who you know. See, we prioritize those who are at the greatest risk and with the greatest exposure to the virus. We don't just talk about vaccine equity. We've designed our entire system around it, setting aside 40% of vaccines to the most impacted communities. You know, vaccine equity is not just the right thing to do, it's also the fastest way through this pandemic. Grocery workers prioritize, school staff prioritize, farm workers put to the front of the line, like 85-year-old Maria. I met her in Fresno. She's from Reedley, California. She came to this country from Mexico decades and decades ago to find a job in our fields. You know, Maria said she was unsure, she was uncertain about getting vaccinated. But after she received her shots, she's now educating other farm workers about the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine, helping them overcome similar anxieties. You know, that's the beauty of California. Leadership like Maria's, it isn't ordained, it's earned. We've built a vaccination system where the only constraint now is simply manufactured supply. And thanks to the Biden administration, those doses are on their way. You know, I've had the privilege over the course of the last many weeks to travel all across the state. I've had the chance to see firsthand the strength of communities banding together in Coachella, in Arvin, in Camarillo, and Stockton, stepping up to vaccinate the most vulnerable and the too often overlooked. Every Californian will have access to convenient shots, including those that are homebound and those who don't have transportation or don't have the internet. And now, with greater supply, we're starting to realize the old challenge is going to emerge. And that's the challenge as old as the vaccine themselves. And that's hesitancy about whether to get it in the first place. Just ask Maria. And to address those concerns, we've invested in a large network of trusted community partners, and they're helping us spread the word in many languages and across many different cultures. Vaccines are safe. Vaccines are effective. Vaccines will save your life, allowing you to visit your parents again, go to your daughter's basketball game, show up for shift work without fearing an infection.